111 Eagle Street has set a new benchmark in innovative office architecture. The building design was inspired by the way plants grow upward towards light. The structure of the branches that weave themselves around the building give it that organic feel. With its versatility in application, Corian was selected as the exterior cladding material for the V-columns on the building to provide a seamless flowing appearance as the base root structure of the design.
On the V-columns externally, we had to give consideration to the thermal movement of the product. We had to give consideration to the sheet size. A great deal of consideration had to be given to the wind loading and the engineering of such a subframe, but then we also had the added task of having to fireproof the columns.
With the experience that DuPont has gained in large-scale Corian exterior applications in the European market, it gave us the confidence to be able to recommend the right fixing solutions for the Corian V-columns at 111 Eagle Street. This included a H-section aluminium subframe system coupled with an undercut keel anchor where we were able to attach the C-clamp to then install the Corian onto the aluminium subframe. So this became the foundation fixing solution for commercial facades to meet the design brief. Another area in the building which utilised the design flexibility of Corian as a cladding material was the internal staircases and escalators.
First of all, we had to build the stair structure itself, which we did here in our factory. It was of an enormous size. Occupied about 40 square metres in plan, achieved an overall height of over 8 metres. Arup engineers helped us with the design. We put forward our proposals, they fine-tuned it for us. In the end, we assembled it here in the factory. Then we had to disassemble it, and then each module had to be then clad in the Corian. We didn't have quite as many control joints allowed, so we had to do those in 6-metre panels. So what we did was we built a subframe, a relatively lightweight steel subframe, and then we used squirrel fixings from the inside. We basically used the squirrel fixings through a steel plate that had an oversized hole in it. And that allowed the Corian to move thermally if it felt the need.
Corian was originally invented by DuPont as a benchtop material, but in more recent times, architects and designers across the globe have pushed the boundaries of use due to its versatility and seamless appearance, and it's particularly lending itself well to interior and exterior cladding applications, and that journey is only just beginning.
I think the aluminium composite panel market is what it is. It suffers for its own limitations in some way, but provides an important part within the market. I think that the ongoing market for the Corian panel is actually taking on traditional products like pre-painted FC. I think that Corian actually lends itself in a lot of ways to replacing them on larger scale projects and small scale projects. From a maintenance point of view, they're fantastic. For the construction processes, they lend themselves very, very well. And of course then the finish remains good for year in, year out, and from an ongoing maintenance point of view, which is how most builders will start to think, and certainly the owners of the building will think, it actually caters to, because it can quite easily be rejuvenated.